Hey there folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Today we're going to be playing some more God of War. This is the PlayStation 4 version. We're going to be playing it on the PlayStation 5, so we have the added visuals, 4K as opposed to 1080p or 720p, I can't remember which one, and 60 frames per second as opposed to the PlayStation 4's 30. So we're going to be hopping right into this right now. Let's play some more of God of War.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up. Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
One bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be? To work it is. I'm sure that's a load off your mind.
Alright, so where we last left off, we were about to contact the World Serpent using Mimir, and so we're going to do that right now.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn. Had that statue made in honor of Thor, and seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
bothers me. Why you... Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno Huntunkun. Ahon Eko no Vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fogua. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Alright, so I think we're going to go do a little bit of exploring. Now that we've got a couple of more areas opened up, and then we'll, from there we'll continue on with the main quest.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Nightmares! Ah! What awful pain!
I did okay, yeah?
You did well. Boy.
Yes, sir. Another map. Great.
While we hail from Alfheim, the Light Elves make sure to watch over Midgard. I've spent most of my life here at this outpost, and I will likely die here.
Just make sure you watch each other's backs in the storeroom. Wouldn't want to lose my loyal customers.
Hey, Sindri, have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
I gotta say, all that hack silver that they put in the game world is so pointless when you're playing a new game plus, because you already have so much of it, and it's just like, oh, well, there's more that I don't need. I mean, I'm happy with the armor and shit I have. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like all this additional hack silver that, you know, I'm never gonna spend is absolutely pointless.
Now where should we go? What is this place?
Ah, could it be? The Eight Thrones.
Stop being coy-head. Do you know this place or not?
I'm Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Well, whatever this place is, it looks important.
To who? There is little of value here.
Are we lost? Nah.
I mean, no, but I would like for you to get lost. I don't like you, Atreus, and I never will. You are just an annoying little bratty boy. Okay, so. What? No. No. Why are we just take the,
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
No, considering we haven't even entered it. I believe we went the wrong way. Or no, that's where I just came from. All right. Wait a minute. Where is the entrance? Fafnir's storeroom isn't even here, I don't think. I think it's like... Alright, anyway, let's just go back to the book. Hey, Krish, how are you doing today? I'm good. I'm not bad at all. I figured I'd go back to God of War today, because yesterday we did something totally different. We ended up playing that horror cooking simulator game where you cook food out of bodies. It was a weird game, but it was kind of cool.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Lol, ... is it Lego Star Wars?
What? No. What? Lego Star Wars I'm doing tonight at 8 p.m. As per usual. I did Lego Star Wars last night as well. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on The Force Awakens and Lego Star Wars right now. There we go. It's hitting the wrong button there. And I can destroy this now. Alright, cool. Come on, annoying son who Kratos doesn't like. Let us climb this cliff. Why do I feel like I've been here?
Which part are we now in, Gal?
So I just finished talking to the World Serpent with Mimir's head.
Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
And now I'm just exploring the new areas that opened up.
Fafnir's storeroom, Fafnir?
And I met the dragon!
Yay!
He was. Now he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
He's chained up.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard. Aye, lads?
Aye, Mimir. Let us do that. But first, we got to get rid of these evil buggers that are all over the map. Right? Get over here. Well, fine. Whoa, what?
Yes,
Sir,
those
please.
Tall and shorty.
Oh, Magnus and Modi? Or Magus and Modi or whatever? Yeah. Yeah, I've already met them. Well, I mean, I haven't fought them. There was a cutscene with them and Baldur that we saw. I'm not at the part where you fight them yet. You don't fight them until you get to the icy area of the map. That should be... I should be getting to that in this playthrough, though. I would think. Where is those bindings? Oh, there's one there. I love how he just thinks that we're, like, here to cause his day hell because, like, he's trying to kill us. He doesn't realize we're trying to set him free.
How did your friend become a dragon, Ymir?
Oh, he's no friend of mine. This little scrote was a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this.
Because he's a dragon.
Dwarf come dragon.
And he reminds me of Arok from Dragonheart. Yes. Alright, I think the next one's up here. I think. Yes, there it is. What? Why did the screen just... Okay.
Never answered the boy's question, Head. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
Well, I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts.
While enemy attacks, how to use slow-mo defense.
Stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Yeah. Where's the final... No, that's not the button I wanted to press. Too far away. Alright, it's not it. Trying to remember. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm trying to remember where the final, Ah, there we go.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
Sir.
While we're young, Atreus, what's going on here, Atreus?
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Yes, you're welcome. Fly like the
The
wind.
dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
All right. Grab the chest. And I think we're done here, because I don't think there's anything else to grab aside from this thing, these things. Which I don't really need, but stomping on them helps something. Alright, we'll go up here and get that chest.
Boy,
Read it, boy. If you're reading this, go away. You don't belong here. This is my ravine, and don't touch any of my stuff on your way out. You're still here. I told you to leave. My treasures, and you can't have them. The best stuff in my storeroom is in my storeroom anyways. But don't even think about going there. That place is well guarded. I made sure of that. Just leave me be. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Certainly not any of Ivaldi's stupid sons warning me about the dangers of greed. I only need look in my newly acquired veneer mirror to see what it does to my skin, but I don't care. My treasure makes me feel safe, and it warms me from the inside like the breath of a dragon. Get lost, Fafnir. Alright, cool. I'm stealing your treasure, so it's probably nothing of any import anyway. Yeah, of course not. Skip slag that we've gotten every time. Alright, so let's head out of here.
This reminds me of my school days, teacher asking to read passages.
Oh, yeah. I like when other YouTubers do it, so I do it. That's literally my logic. I'm like, I mean, I know of a lot of YouTubers who skip past all of those things, and I used to do that too. I used to be like, whatever. People are here for the game, not for the writing in the game. But and then I changed my mind, and I'm like, well, whatever. I'll just read this stuff.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last,
Kratos is definitely a very outspoken individual.
Stories, not dwell on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't have the ability to use those yet. Jesus. I forgot that guy was in there. Alright.
Does playing WoW require internet connection in PS5?
No. No, it's free if you have PS5 and you have PS Plus, it's actually a free download. So you can grab the digital version of God of War for free. It's part of the PlayStation Plus collection. So I already have it on disc, but I grabbed the digital version since it was free, so that's what I'm playing right now, is the digital version. But yeah, no, it's if you have PS Plus and a PS5, it is free. You just go to the PlayStation Store, go to the PS Plus collection, and it's in there. Along with tons of other free games.
How much for PS Plus?
Depends where you live, right? I mean, it's always different prices. Where I live, it's the cheapest you can get it per month.
Like subscription.
Yeah, yeah. The cheapest you can get PS Plus per month where I live is I think it's $11 a month. Is the cheapest, and then I think $29.99 is for 3 months, and then $70.99. It's either $78.99 or $77.99 for a year. So it comes in a month, 3 months, or a year.
All new games will be available.
No. So no. So with PS Plus and stuff like that, they just it's certain games. So with PS Plus, they have 3 free games a month plus the PlayStation collection, which is exclusive to PS5. And here, I don't know if this will keep me on mic while I'm doing this. Broadcasting only mic audio. Okay, so it still is. I'm going to go to my PlayStation Plus collection on PS Store, and I'll read you all the titles that are on it. Give me a sec. Just need to find... Give me a sec here. I'm just trying to find where it is in the store because I haven't been in it in a while. I have to search for it probably. But I know there's like stuff like Persona in there. Okay, that's not right. This is... The PlayStation Store is kind of a mess on PS5, I find. Alright, why can't I can't seem to find this collection. Here we go. PS Plus collection. Okay, so here are the games in PS Plus collection. No, I got it, bud. I found it. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, God of War, Mortal Kombat 10, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, Monster Hunter World, Resident Evil 7, Persona 5, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Uncharted 4, Arkham Knight, Second Son, Until Dawn, Bloodborne, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last Guardian, Ratchet and Clank, and that's it. So that's what you get when you get PS Plus collection. No, Resident Evil 7, which is the one before Village. No, Resident Evil Village is too new to be in the PS Plus collection. I do have Village, though. I do intend to stream that game at some point. Oh, that did nothing. What was the point in that? Okay. Alright, well, no.
Are you too scared to fight me? Come!
You're a challenge.
Nice collection.
Yeah, it's not bad.
They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of
It's just stupid for me because I have most of those on disc anyway. So it's kind of pointless for me.
And I will start with that statue over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Did you buy those discs?
Why do you hate
Yeah, I have a lot of... I've got about...
my mother built the statue.
Maybe
his grave.
500 to 1,000 PS4 games on disc. Yeah, I've been a big Sony guy for a while. I only have about 5 PS5 games on disc, but
I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually, I
due to COVID, I because of COVID being a thing and happening.
I'm so sorry.
I ended up.
Come boy.
I mean, we had that locked down for the longest time, and so I ended up just buying digital games for PS5, and I got kind of just stuck to that, even though I have a disc-based PS5. I ended up just getting digital games, and that's what I've been doing mainly for my PS5. If I see a game that's really good that I really like, I'll grab it on disc.
My father's grave lies on an island to the east. Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
You got it.
I can't remember if we've been over here yet or not. Oh, clearly not, because the gate stays open. Alright.
Don't quit!
Wish we could have your gaming room tour and your collections also.
Oh, yeah, I can't really share that on YouTube. Maybe I'll make a video of it at some point. Show it off. But I basically have my entertainment center. So I game on a 70-inch 4K OLED Samsung TV. So I got PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Super NES, NES, Switch, Xbox One, and I think that's... and a Sega Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, and a PC, obviously. Yeah, that's my collection of consoles and games and stuff. I got a lot of games.
One more for the collection.
My console of choice is my PS5. That's why I game a lot on it on my channel, because I have the most stuff for it. I have the widest selection of games, so that's why I kid you not when I say that my channel will never become dry with content, because I've got so many games, so I have a lot that I can stream. And probably most games that people will recommend to me to play, I likely already own.
Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here.
I own a lot of games. And I keep getting more, obviously. When new games come out, I will generally grab them. How do I get across that? I don't remember this.
Does the PS5 controller vibrate while hitting enemies?
Yeah, so it's a bit better than the standard PS4 controller. So you get, well, in this game, you don't get haptic feedback because this is a PS4 game. But for PS5 games, you feel everything. So like if a character is swimming through water on PS5, your controller will simulate the feeling of water through the haptic feedback. It's actually pretty impressive. It feels amazing, honestly. It really pulls you into the world. As another example is the triggers. So if you're playing like a shooting game, like say like a Call of Duty game or something, the triggers become really hard to pull down. The left and right triggers, and that's the haptic feedback. So they lock up the controller's triggers to make it feel like it's a trigger on a gun. So it's a lot. You can't just click them easily in. You have to like use force. And that's another key feature. Is it's for certain games it'll lock up the triggers, or lock them entirely. Because I know that in
Can you feel the recoil?
Yes, of course. Yeah, that's part of the haptic feedback. Yeah. You feel it through the controller. They're amazing controllers. Like, they're probably some of the best controllers I've ever seen for any console. And Sony has really got it in the bag, I feel. Xbox One is trying to do something similar, but it's not haptic feedback at all. It's simulated, so it's not as good. Or Xbox Series X, I mean.
We'll surely buy one of those.
Yeah, the PS5 controllers are, well, PS5 in general is an amazing controller, or is an amazing console. It's definitely one of my favorite consoles. Alright,
Spirit.
The one whose mom was killed by Thor? What about him?
Let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
Alright, I think we should probably...
Amir, you were in the middle of a story before.
We should probably go on with the
How
main
did this
story.
advisor of Odin's try to end the long war?
He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy.
What does that sound?
Your
I
goddess.
used to play PS2 SmackDown bunking school.
Back in
The
school?
very
Nice.
Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Yeah, I have some of the... I have some wrestling games for PS4, which I could run... which I could stream at some point, I guess. I also have some of the MMO? No, not MMO. MMA? I think that's what it is. I don't know. But I have a lot of those kind of things. I also have a lot of the Mortal Kombat... Oh, wait. I'm using the wrong weapon. Jesus Christ, guys.
Bunking which will skip school for few days.
Oh, okay. See, when I went to school, I don't know what it's like nowadays, because it's been, like, so long since I've been out of school and college and everything, but when I went to school, we were allowed to bring consoles and video games to class. So we were allowed, our teachers would let us play video games after we finish our schoolwork. They would, like, bring in a TV and let us hook up the consoles and play them. That's what it was like when I was in school. But I've heard that it's not like that anymore, that it's become very strict in all the schools.
One more to go!
So, yeah,
That's
that's...
not school, that's heaven.
Our teachers were really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I had some of the coolest teachers in school. A lot of them were gamers themselves, so they would watch you play the video games. I know that, as an example, back when I was in school, I brought Sierra's Phantasmagoria, which is a horror FMV game from the 90s. I would bring it to school, and my teacher would sit next to me and watch me play it. And kept on saying, "Oh my God, this game's amazing," and you know. So they really enjoyed games themselves. Actually, a lot of them were game collectors, and yeah, and probably still are, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if most of them have PS5s and stuff and still play video games. Alright, I think we are going to the Frozen Realm, come to think of it. Yeah, it looks like we are, because this...
we had school and teachers like ours.
You're in the middle of
yeah, that was a long time ago, though. That was like...
It was a
late 90s, early 2000s.
Selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got.
The school boards don't allow, from my understanding, the school boards don't allow video games at school anymore. But back then, nobody really cared. It was like incentives, you know. You do all your assignments, then you get to play video games. That was how the teachers were then. They were more laid back.
We can beach over here.
You were taken from this realm too early.
I remember my science teacher in school who it was totally different with her class. So if we did good, she would come back the next...
The worst. Strict rules and very boring.
Oh. For our science teacher, if we did good assignments back in the day, she literally would come to class the next day with a massive cake that she baked, and we'd just, like, have a party. So the very next day of class, it usually was on a Friday, we just have a party day where she'd bring in cake and cookies and snacks and treats, and we would just party.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
She was a really nice... my science teacher was amazing, actually. She was quite young. She was in her 20s, 25, 26. But she was really, 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 really nice. She just genuinely cared. Oh, Kratos, stop talking and fight. Sitting there observing everything. Why did I say Kratos? I meant Atreus.
How'd I do?
You didn't do anything.
Like excursion or like theme park.
Yeah, well, I mean, we would have field trips where we would do that. Yeah, of course. I mean, we would go to circuses. We would go to theme parks. Yeah, of course. I mean, but those were like special events. But yeah, of course, we had those. Yeah. And that's generally what we actually did. It was mostly circuses or theme parks.
You were taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy, I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death. If only for a short while.
I used to flunk in all subjects, however ended up with a decent job.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
We Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Teachers would lie a lot.
Father?
Even when I was in school, and say like, oh, you know, unless you get 100% on your assignments,
if we keep an eye out,
you'll never make it in the world. But it's just bullshit. It's just stuff teachers say. It's not true.
What is it?
You don't have to get 100%.
I have just the story for you. There was a giant once,
And as a matter of fact, with today's economy, even with a college or a university degree, people are still struggling to find work.
The greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel...
Mine told me I will be working in a farm, managing cattle.
Yeah, don't listen to people like that. They're just trying to bring you down. Oh, one sec, my controller died. Let's grab the other one. Yeah, don't listen to people like that. You shouldn't. They're stupid. Most teachers that say that kind of stuff are just stupid. It's a form of bullying.
And off into the night, feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person who didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Lord.
And what happened next?
I had a cooking class teacher. So I took a cooking class in high school, and I don't even think that's a thing anymore. But we would make like different foods, mostly cakes, because our cooking teacher was like, she was like, well, we would never be able to bring back our things, and so she was huge. This woman had to walk through doors sideways. She was so fat, and she was massive, like massive, to the point that she wore muumuus all the time. And I wish I was joking. I wish I was just being sarcastic, but I'm not. And so she would like literally have us bake cakes. So she'd be like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, so we're going to bake cakes today. So you make your own Valentine's Day cake. But then she wouldn't let us take it home. We'd have to leave it in class so she could taste it. Quote, taste it. Her idea of tasting cakes was to eat the whole goddamn thing and then grade it. It's like, so we'd come in the next day and we'd get our grades and we'd be like, so where's the cake that we made to bring home? Oh, I ate it. It's like, oh my God. You're fat enough that if I didn't pass her class, her cooking class no less, she told me that if I didn't pass that class, I would be digging ditches my whole life. I'm like, it's a fucking cooking class. What are you on about? You're a fucking nutcase.
My place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. Truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
A dangerous beast. We will take him down
Do you cheat on exams?
No, I never did. I never cheated on any of my assignments. I just wasn't a good student. I'll be honest with you. I passed through the skin of my teeth, skin of my bones, whatever. I really wasn't an A student at all.
Chisel.
The tip of one, yes.
Far from it.
Very, very giant chisel.
But you don't need to be an A student to get into college anyway. That's again lies that teachers would feed students. They would be like, "Oh, you'll never make it in your future unless you get A pluses." It's like it's bullshit. It's actually not true at all. It's just shit teachers say because they want to encourage you. And what better way to encourage a student than to say, if you don't get an A+, you will fail in life. It's all bullshit. Oh, wait.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Well, we're not done yet, Atreus. Let's see.
Brother, looks like that crystal's brimming again.
I know, Mimir. I can see it. You don't need to narrate it for me. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this now. Fire, boy.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
His idea.
That's right, and don't you forget it. It was my idea, not yours. Hey! Get over here. We're going.
Hey, check this out.
Check what out? Okay, that's nice. You made no sense.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh, Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
This is locked up good.
Is there any key to call Atreus or to follow Kratos?
No. So Atreus is an NPC. He's computer controlled. I don't control him at all. The only way you control him is by when you want him to fire an arrow, you aim and then you just hit the square button and then he'll fire an arrow. But that's it. That's the extent of controlling him. You don't really control him at all. Now what is going on here? There's got to be something in here that I'm missing. Oh, how? Of course. There we go. Jesus. All right, here we go. It's God of War is honestly an amazing game. I am looking forward to the sequel, which is coming out this year. As a matter of fact, I was saying the other day that one of the developers who is working on the game, the graphic designer actually, lead graphic designer, said that it's done. Like the game's done. It's going to be out this year. Like God of War Ragnarok. So yeah. Looking forward to that one, and I will probably stream it because I do plan to grab it. So this is Thor.
On your mark.
This is the corpse of Thor, believe it or not. And there's Thor's hammer, Mjolnir, which we are going to be climbing. Actually, this is the point of this mission. We have to climb this thing. So yeah. So this is actually the part you were asking me about earlier, with fighting. Modus and the two twin brothers. You have to fight them in this part of the game. Magnus and Modi, or Magus and Modi. That's what I meant to say.
Any idea what storyline for next sequel gonna be?
Well, it's gonna be about Ragnarok, so not really. I don't really have too many details. All I know is that you'll be fighting alongside Thor. So, Which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't... Because isn't this supposed to be Thor? Or is this just a giant? Thor would never have been a giant, so that doesn't make... This cannot possibly be Thor. But yet he's carried... That's Mjolnir. I don't get it. I don't understand... The God of War 1 makes no sense. If God of War 2 is supposed to be a sequel to this, why is Thor dead here then? There's so many questions I have. Is this supposed to be like a prequel to I don't get it. I don't quite understand the direction they're going with it, but I'm assuming I'll find out when the second game comes out. But yeah, as far as I know, this is Thor. This is Thor's corpse. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I have to use heat.
Get a closer look of Thor corpse once we kill this giant.
Yeah, sure. I guess I do have to use my axe. What the hell? How am I supposed to take this guy down if neither weapon is... Ah. Jesus, not even my rage is working on him? What the fuck?
And throw axe while he opens.
Yeah, well, I was doing that though. I was throwing my axe at him. Oh, there we go. It wasn't working before for some reason. Go away, nightmare! What? Is there another one? Oh. Okay. Ah, there's another one. Okay. There we go. Nope. There's another one. They're just all over the place. But yeah, I have so many games that I want to stream. Like I'm going to stream some horror games at some point. I got Alien Isolation. I got all the Resident Evils.
Follow me.
I've got... Oh boy, I got all the Yakuza games. I've literally got everything. So I got all the Shenmue games. I have a lot of games. So I do plan to stream. The only reason I'm streaming God of War is because I can't remember who, but one of you recommended it, or asked me to stream it rather. We're like, oh, after The Last of Us Part 2, you should do God of War. So I'm like, okay, why not? It's a fantastic game anyway. I'm trying to remember what I need to attach this to. Oh.
Do you have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019?
Yes. I've got every single Call of Duty. I even have the new Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah, I've got them all. Anyway, here's the close-up of Thor. As you can see, the level of detail is insane. They rendered every single hair on his beard. What I don't understand is... Oh! Okay, so that... So that is a piece of armor that's not related. So there's his arm right there, and then his hand goes right there.
Who killed him?
I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense, because they say that in Ragnarok, the sequel, that Thor is... works alongside Kratos and Atreus. Oh, I need to use... Okay, I see what's going on here. I need to use... Where is that thing? So... I don't understand why, if that's the case, why he would be dead in the first game. It doesn't... Unless the second game takes place after the first... Or before the first game? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of weird. There we go. Way to state the obvious. I'm glad you exist. Not really. Alright, so let's take this to... It's gotta be some... Oh, there we go. Are you having fun?
Will they show Gila also?
I don't know. I like I said, I don't really know too much about the sequel. That's not the right... There we go. Oh, it's a portal. No, not interested in that. I hate those things. I don't really know too much about it. All I know is that Thor will be fighting the World Serpent in Ragnarok, in the sequel. Thor and the World Serpent end up fighting each other.
We offer back the seas bound.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty. For a god, Njord doesn't sound too bad. Alright, I need to look at those symbols, actually. I never thought of that. Okay. That looks like a backwards 3.
I think this is something.
Whoa, what? That's really annoying. Alright, now we just need the last one. Oh my god, I hate when they do these. Alright. Is that it? No. Oh my god, axe! Just throw, damn it. There we go. Was that it? That's just that was absolutely a waste of my time. I figured there'd be something else in there besides a chest filled with stuff that I already have. Oh well. You don't deserve your campfires, dead people. Alright. Let us venture forward. Continue on our merry, merry way. Oh, that was just rude. Alright. Come on, Atreus. Make yourself useful and be useful. Oh, head of Thammer. Okay, never mind. It's not Thor. I don't know who the hell Thammer is.
How are we getting
That
down
must
there?
be another god. A giant, maybe. King of the Giants? I don't know.
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
But then why this... Okay.
No offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Then Thor is a fool.
This should be entertaining.
Boy.
So then that hammer must not be Mjolnir then, I guess. I don't know. Confusing. Thanks! I mean, I was gonna kill him, but you did the job for me. Two of them? Round one, fight!
Use shield blow.
Alrighty, I guess we're going up. As much as I don't want to, because I'm not a big fan of Sindri. I find him annoying.
Wow, that was something, that
yeah.
Fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfect
There is no way.
It's so stupid.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this.
So the I brought this up before, but the voice actor who plays Sindri, Adam J. Harrington, he's actually in Ellie Noire. If you remember, I did a live stream of Ellie Noire a couple of weeks back, maybe about a month ago, where I played the entire game in its entirety, the PS4 version. So in that, Adam J. Harrington played the Vice City cop partner, Roy Earl. He was kind of like the bad cop, the one who at the end betrayed everybody, and he was like double-sided officer, very corrupt. So that was the character he played in Ellie Noire, and in this he's the voice of Sindri. He's done a lot of voice work in video games, probably just about as much as Nolan North, I would say.
There you go.
So, this plan of yours.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward? Boy, Farmer really liked jewelry, didn't he?
How much does a voice actor makes?
I mean, they're paid based on their work, the amount of work they do. Can be anything from a couple of hundred to a lot. I know that, like, one of my friends who's a voice actress, who's quite big in the industry, Lonnie Minella, she probably makes a fortune, honestly, with the amount of work she does in video games. Like, she's constantly getting new jobs. She's actually in this. She's actually in this game. She voices the Revenants. She's in she's in this. She's in The Last of Us 1 and 2. She's in World of Warcraft. She's in... Honestly, she's in everything, practically.
I think you should see this.
What? What do you have to show me? What's important? Show me. What? Nothing? Okay, cool. Thanks, great Atreus. That was a monumentous waste of time. Every time it's like, Father, you need to see this, and then I go over to what he's looking at, and there's nothing there. Oh, he's talking about the ring. Okay. Just shoot it. You don't need to show me it. You stupid... There we go. Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Shoot the damn ring! Shoot the damn ring! Alright. I remember this part was so annoying. Ah, perfect! There we go.
My shop's right here!
Too bad. Our quest is more important than your shop.
Yes.
Do you think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
Alright, let us enter this den of despair.
Enemies ahead!
Well, like, Kratos, could you possibly dodge? What was that all about?
Today can we fight Modi?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I hope so, anyway. There we go! Why did...
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What do the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness.
Punches sounded like March past.
Passed only by Thor's lust for blood.
No, you're going too far. What are you doing? Why are you pushing it back? I stopped holding the controller. You fucking idiot. Alright, I don't even think there's a point to that. Yeah, there's not a point to that. Let's go down here. But yeah, so in many ways, what I recall from reading interviews with oh, what's his name? The creator of this God of War game. God, his name's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it now. But anyway, so The Last of Us Part 1 came out before this game. And he took a lot of inspiration from The Last of Us Part 1 when making this game.
Huh. What now?
Oh god, I'm trying to remember what I have to do to get that to smash that. Oh! Right. Alright. There we go.
Push it.
Ooh, you got most of it.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do? Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. So we need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible.
Have you ever wondered why YouTube kept Girl's voice for narrating messages?
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then.
You are welcome.
What?
To
What do you mean?
suggest a different one.
YouTube kept Girl's voice? What? What do you mean? I've never heard of a YouTube narrator. I don't use narration. Okay, so go up here.
What now?
Hold tight.
I find YouTube's everything is just stupid.
After I
Like,
type message, I hear a voice narrating it.
oh, that's not YouTube. That's on my end. That's so I have my PS5 set up so that I don't have to look at the chat window. I have a bot that reads back the messages you guys type. That's something I set up on my PS5. That has nothing to do with YouTube.
Can we change bot voice?
I don't think so. I think it's just the one voice.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell a little ways.
It's annoying, I know, but at least at least then I'm still able to hear what you guys are see what you guys are saying. Like I can hear it then, and it doesn't interfere with my game, and I can still respond to everybody in the chat. That's why I have that on, so that I don't have to constantly look at the chat window. I can just play my game, and I can still respond to everybody, and nobody feels like they're being ignored.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl. How do we get to
Do you pay for this or include it in PS Plus?
No, it's free for PlayStation in general. It's just in the
Boy.
it's just in the settings menu. You can turn it on and off. It's also on PS4. It's been a thing for years. And no, it's not. It doesn't cost anything. It's when you get a PlayStation, it's a part of it. It's meant for live streamers, so that they can get their messages read to them. I don't think I can go through there. What am I doing wrong here now? God damn it. It's been so long since I played this.
What does it say?
That's right.
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Hit the frame.
Symbols.
Alright,
Seasons?
so, seasons.
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Oh, I know that one. Winter, that
Quiet, head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
He doesn't like anything. Winter, spring. Summer. Autumn.
Write it.
Vetter. Vower. Sumar. House. It didn't work, but I know that's the order in the song Mom sang.
That's weird. I always thought that was it too. Is it in reverse? Maybe.
Do it.
House. Sumar. Bar. Vetter. Yes.
Ah, okay. That makes
Atreus,
sense.
that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Endure and survive.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. Horizon! The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Ed, how is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favourite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
I can't get to the ball!
Back to writing, before the floor collapses.
So, the composer of this game is honestly one of the best composers. Bear McCreary, I think his name is, if I remember correctly. We're not at the part to do that yet, but I know. That thing is the thing Lonnie Manella voices. These things, the Revenants. She voices those. But yeah, going back to Barry McCreary. So he did they're called Revenants, but yes, yeah. She voices them. The reason I know is because she told me.
Father, the bullet dropped away.
Because she's got photos of her on her personal YouTube page, of her hang on. Why did that not? Whoops. I did that too late. Please don't tell me I have to do that entire fight again. That would suck. Are you shitting me right now? No, this can't be happening. Oh no, good. That's what I was gonna say. Fucking fire those, you son of a bitch.
Jump.
There we go. Alright, so, yeah, so she's got a whole bunch of pictures on her Facebook page of her at Sony Santa Monica Studios.
Thanks.
Because they brought her in to record for that character way back in the day. So before the game came out, she had photos that she took and posted on her personal Facebook page of Sony Santa Monica Studios. And they have in the lobby of Sony Santa Monica Studios a giant statue of Kratos. Like, ginormous. And so she's got a photo of her standing in front of it on her Facebook page.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me. Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir.
Do you have any action figures of Star Wars, Thou?
Really?
Come.
Like, by action figures, do you mean like toys from the like early days, or do you mean like action figures as in like models and stuff?
Why would I ban it?
Because
I have you.
the answer to that is no. The only collectible figures, the only toys. So when I was a kid, I had tons of Star Wars toys. I think my parents ended up, when I moved out which would have been back in, God, I don't remember when I moved out of my parents. It's been a long time. 2011, I think. I think it would have been around 2011 I moved out of my parents and got my own place. So when that happened, they got rid of all of my toys that I had, which is fine. I mean, I don't have any space for them anyway. So they got rid of all those toys. They gave them to, like, a charity or something like that. They gave them for young kids, other kids to enjoy, some kind of a charity or something like that. But I did have a lot of Star Wars toys as a kid growing up, yes. And G.I. Joe and He-Man and Ninja Turtles and all that kind of stuff. The only thing I really kept that I didn't want them to throw out was I have the Knight Rider car kit. It's like a giant-sized Knight Rider car, and you put in batteries and it talks. So that's the only thing I kind of kept. And then I've got, like, the video game figures from pre-orders and stuff like that, obviously, which I have on display. I've got a screen-used Jason Voorhees mask from Friday the 13th. Part 5, I think it is. So I got a fair share of nerdy shit. Just don't have any of the old toys that I had when I was a kid, obviously, and that's just fine. If some other kid gets a use out of them, that's fine by me.
Where are they? Fucking hate Big God. How do we know they're even here? Because that hammer didn't fall on its own. Well, if we find them, I'll get the kid, right? What is the matter with you?
So Magni is voiced by Troy Baker, and Modus is voiced by Nolan North. I don't know if any of you guys knew that, but you can actually hear it in their voice when they talk. It sounds like them, just gruffer.
Find him.
Father.
Not now.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye. Magni and Modi. The sons of Thor.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him. Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
I'll probably die about 1,000,000 times with the fight with Magnus and Modi, because I don't remember it very well, and I know there's a specific pattern to the way you fight them. It might be easier with the blades of, now that I have the blades of chaos, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to remember how to get up here again. Oh, the candelabra. Right. Okay.
You just can't help the things, can you?
Exactly.
If memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Oh. I never would have realized after his head got stoved in.
Focus up, boy.
If Hera and Kratos fights, who will win?
Hard to say. Probably Kratos. Well, you're definitely getting better at screaming at me about looking out, but aside from that, I'd say your fighting skills suck ass. You are not a good fighter, because you just don't fight.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine.
Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up.
Thor's?
Will you focus on your damn job?
Magus and Modi are Thor's sons? I thought they were...
I mean it. You went to war with Uncle and walked away. Maybe. Uncle hasn't seen straight in years.
That doesn't make any sense. I thought they were, Okay, maybe they are Thor's sons. I always thought they were, Odin's sons.
Keep looking.
To work we go. Good, good. Also, remember to breathe.
Please stop talking, Sindri. Well, here's the part that you wanted. This is the battle with Sindri and...
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
Or Sindri. Modus and Magni.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Boy.
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a
Finally.
bow. What are we gonna do? Yours, brother.
Don't tell me!
Fuck off!
I can't remember the last time we talked to you.
Call this an old man in this
Couldn't run Grove.
Unbelievable. Made to oppose the might of Atreus.
You've got some father, kid. What's too bad for you? Fuck off!
I think the worst part about this fight is when they do that whole cloudy smoke thing and you're supposed to... That's the part that I hate. That's probably this part coming up. Yeah. This is the part I hate.
Stay behind me.
Gone asleep, bro. Very tired, weary face.
No worries. Thank you for joining in. Have a good day and enjoy your sleep.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Can't believe you've lied.
I said shut up!
Take care. You got this.
Having fun yet?
Looks like they need another lesson.
Oh, I'm more than happy to teach, brother. should have
Shut it out! Focus!
I'm on the Mimir! Don't think we've forgotten about you.
Leave him alone!
Only all to yourself, do you? Loosen your touch? Mother ugly or something. She cut up your face so you'd look like her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to him, lad. He's trying to rile you up.
Idiots.
Send them Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
Gonna drag your carcass to us. Gonna drag your carcass to us. It's up assholes.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
Shit! You won't need to let your suck on me!
Shut up, you... On my way!
okay, brother?
Mother must have been some whore who labored the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Control yourself!
How did you... You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
No! No! Get that gun! I'll rip your head off!
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Roy.
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
Steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.
Enough?
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you got the chisel.
You killed Mag.
That he did.
He was the god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps. But aye.
And his father's Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. Vengeance is any concern.
Since when can you kill a god?
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Wait, we were here before. But which way back?
Hey! Did you hear? Magni, the Aesir god, son of Thor, dead! I know! Now Modi's on a rampage across Midgard, looking for the killer, swearing that once he finds him, he'll... Oh shit, that was you guys.
We should probably discuss that more quietly.
Or not at all. I think that's a great plan.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go back to the main bridge thingy.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
Probably call it a stream.
If so, then keep up.
Hey, I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
That is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
Oh wait, I need the I need this. Not sure if that's gonna... Alright, good. Another portal. Not interested in those, so we're gonna continue on our merry way.
Look, back near the giant's head. What is this place?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. Sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
Wow, aiming is a thing.
It's moving.
There is an opening.
I can get it. There's a path to the exit on the other side.
Are you not gonna... Okay.
There's a rope up here.
Technically, those things are called chains, not ropes, but, you know, I'll let it slide because you're sick, so I won't stove your head in just yet. Alright. You done sneezing? That'd be nice. What am I missing here? Yeah, we're supposed to be on the other side, not on this side.
can stop the elevator with the axe.
No, I know. Ah, Jesus. Would help if, you know... By the way, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Wait, why is that not... There we go.
I think that did it.
Just came back from Berlin.
Oh, nice! Vacation?
Just long weekend.
Nice. Whoops.
Was in the Computer Spiel Museum.
Ooh, nice.
Was awesome.
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
Everything we just did. Climbed around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
Bet you have come a long way.
Thanks.
What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed...
Did you heard about Pain Station? I was playing with my future wife, grinning, squinting face. She won.
So we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak.
Pain
An
Station?
open realm travel to the land of the giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent
I-
did mention that
I'm
the giants
confused.
trusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden vault is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his weight.
Yeah, a Pain Station.
Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now.
Yeah, I don't know
That
what-
vault isn't going anywhere.
I don't know what that is.
To waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
I can't believe Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Björgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant?
So I think the plan is now we're
Björgun
gonna
was gone, lonely
get back to
ages
that
passed.
bridge, and then I'm gonna save my
And
game.
this
We're
war
gonna
with
call
the
it a
Vanir
stream for
Rage,
God of
see
War.
what he really
But I think I'm
wanted.
gonna go straight into
And after no
the
small amount of
horror cooking
convincing,
simulator
yeah,
game, because I got really interested in that, and we'll probably stream that in like 2 seconds.
He seemed
2-3
interested in making
seconds.
her happy.
And
Granted,
then
I've
of
so many
course
wishes
more
I can
Lego
scarcely
Star
recall
Wars
them all.
tonight at 8 p.m.
Peace held, and I truly believe
We'll do
all had
3
worked out
streams
better than
today
I could
because
have planned.
I'm really
Odin's true face
interested
showed
in that
itself again in
horror
the end.
cooking game, so
He won Freya's trust, and she taught him some
Probably
of
gonna
her
go
Vanir
back into
magic,
that.
another choice he would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Pain Station is an art object and arcade game based on Palm.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
That's not where we need to go, is it?
Brother,
no.
The chisel.
I know we have to go there at one
point. The Pain Station consists of a specially made case that gives 2 players the opportunity of playing a specially adapted and expanded variant. The electronic controls are connected by digital transducers to several components providing sensory feedback to players.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Can you... Where are you? Can you get down here? You freaking moron.
The electronic controls are connected by digital transducers to several components providing sensory feedback to players.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand how it works. Yeah. It's the exact same thing as kind of like a haptic feedback vest or something like that, where
possible
when you get
effects are heat impulses, an electric shock, and an integrated miniature wire whip.
Yeah. No, I understand what it's like. I as soon as you described it, I understood. It's kind of like the haptic vest, where when you get shot in games, they send electrical current shocks through your body. It's the same kind of thing. Those kind of things are in VR games and stuff like that. You can buy specific vests that you wear, and yeah, I know what it is. That's cool.
It was so scary.
Ooh, Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
So I guess so we are supposed to go into Tyr's vault. All right. God damn it.
We're setting foot in Tyr's vault.
Another one of these.
Have to go now. Hope I will have more time to watch your streams.
Yeah, no worries. You have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.
Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, man. Take it easy. Talk to you soon.
Hey, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere, too.
Alright, I think I'm going to save my game here and call it a stream. Alright.
Actually, come look.
Alrighty, so that's it for God of War for today. We've been streaming for about 2 hours, so it's pretty good. We made some good progress. We fought Magnus and Modi, and Atreus got sick again for like the third, fourth time or something. Anyway, so that's it for God of War for today. We'll probably come back to that tomorrow at around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm probably going to go into some of that horror cooking simulator game, the Ravenous Devils. We're going to be going into that maybe in a little tiny bit. And then tonight at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be continuing with LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We're going to be going back into The Force Awakens is what we're playing right now. So I was playing a bit of that last night, but then I ended up getting really tired, and I ended up almost falling asleep during the stream. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. So I ended up canceling that stream earlier than I should have. So we restreamed that for about an hour yesterday. So let's try to boost that up to 2 hours, or at least finish that episode today. Anyway, so that's it for me. If you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. I cover PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and VR games. If any of that interests you, please consider liking and subscribing. Over on my YouTube channel, you'll find a playlist section devoted to all of my previous live streams. Say, as an example, you missed some of God of War. Simply go over to my playlist section, look up God of War, you'll find all of the previous live streams in there. You'll also find a joint collaboration in my playlist section. That's where I've worked with other YouTubers. You can find their videos in that section. If you like what you see in those videos, consider liking and subscribing to those YouTubers as well. Anyway, that's it for me. We're going to be taking a little quick break, and then I'm going to go into that Ravenous Devils cooking simulator, horror cooking simulator. It's pretty demented, but it's a lot of fun. We're going to be going into that next, and then tonight, again, as I said before, we'll be going into LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, and continuing on with The Force Awakens. Anyway, thank you to everybody who tuned in and everybody watching after the fact. Always greatly appreciated. I will see you all soon at the Gamer's Grotto. Thanks once again for tuning in, and have a wonderful day.